folks in it through the roof with an uppercut. Tell the truth, shut the devil up. In the booth, I'm untouchable. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, got power from my head and my feet.
The mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action. It's Burrow. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Now Burrow. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. 11, off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Locates Claypool on the crossing route. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Henry. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Joe Burrow, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Cards will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Joe Burrow who took it himself for the touchdown run. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. They'll be led out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson. Here's Jackson on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. Jackson now. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Wide open receiver, complete. Down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Cyber, up and good. And we are tied at 7. 7-7, our score after 1. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, they're one of the wild card teams. And when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game. But there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and it really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005. And then don't forget the Giants in 2007, that season, pass rush. Remember how big that was for them during the playoffs. And for Green Bay, it was the quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. So to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way. Can that aspect of your team really make those plays? A lot of times it's pass rush and quarterback play.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Play action. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Again, Jackson. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have moved out in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Burrow will throw. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here we go. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Now Burrow on 1st down. Claypool with another catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Again, it's Burrow. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow, quick completion to Henry. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. 1st down, here's Burrow. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be. And the pressure gets to him again.
Gotta go.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Burrow looking to pass. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the 2nd half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the 1st half.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this 1st half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Going down the middle, and it's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. It's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Seibert's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. So we come upon a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They go play action now. Jackson taking a shot for Samuel. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Completes it to Samuel. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. Throwing is Jackson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Taking it about the 16. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On third down, Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Cardinals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Now Burrow. Quick slant finding Claypool. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Claypool. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the fourth. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Go, go, go. 11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now it's Burrow. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Now it's Burrow. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On the draw, it's Pollard. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. And that one just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within one score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within one score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
4th down, here's Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man, complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Gotta go.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Burrow looking to pass. And right side, Henry's got it. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. From the 44, Burrow. And he's got his man on the out route.
Here we go.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Play action. It's Burrow. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A final shot now for Burrow. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 17 yards out. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and through. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check mark?
Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My A-spoon going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later,
know my name? King, crown me, lounge in the back of the